Good morning, market snipers. Welcome back. This is Jesse. We're getting started right at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, right on the dot again. If you're new, awesome. Welcome. First half of the live stream, about 15 to 30 minutes. We're going to go through the charts as quickly and as thoroughly as possible. Dive into all the details on them. In the second half, if you put in your comments, whether it's crypto, stocks, futures, whatever it is, make sure to put in the ticker symbol and let me know if it's crypto, stock, whatever it is, long, short, all the details in the comment section so that we can search for it quickly and then talk about it in more detail over here. Obviously, none of this is financial advice. Obviously, this is for educational purposes only. And obviously, we hope to find a little bit of entertainment along the way. With that, good morning, market snipers. Welcome back. I have so much lotion on my face and lips right now. It's crazy, right? So, yep, when skiing on Saturday, I felt less guilty skiing up in Big Bear Lake, where me and the wife have been, countless times, right? We owned a cabin up there and sold it and all that stuff. But this last weekend, we were supposed to be going to Aspen to meet up with friends and her sister and all that stuff. And I just felt guilty that if I'd be going skiing and she wouldn't be able to ski with me, she's my skiing buddy, right? So I was going to feel guilty going to Aspen for the first time, and she wouldn't be able to ski and she'd be stuck in the cabin. So we opted out, and then she's like, "Let's go up to Big Bear." I'm like, "Okay." So I felt less guilty, and of course, she's at the cabin. Her best friend and her daughter came up and hung out with her while I was out skiing by myself. So long story short, my face, I didn't put sunscreen on. The wife's like, "I told you to put sunscreen on," like she always does. And my face is more dry than anything. So I've got so much lotion on my face. I never wear lotion, not my face, not my arms, nothing. I never wear lotion. I got so much lotion on my face and my lips just to just so I can move them. They're so dry, right? So anyways, with that, we'll try to get through all the charts with all the lotion lathered up on my face, and we'll see how it goes. Matthew, good morning. Yeah, we'll take a look at it in the second half. Lucasian, welcome back. Good morning. Tel Crypto, good morning, Juan. Oh yes, Guillermo Olson was skiing. Yep. Nick, good morning. Seth, good morning. Go Vikings. Ooh, this is not a football channel, but if someone gives me a Go Vikings and Bitcoin, ooh, Seth, my man. Yeah. Unfortunately, I was born as a Viking fan. Unfortunately, my dad brainwashed me to be a Viking fan since I was born, and it's been heartbreak for 40 plus years. I don't remember the first 4 years, right? But but the last 41 years, I just remember nothing but heartbreak for the Vikings. Hey, Jess, could you chart? Okay, we'll come back. Yep. Martina, good morning. Dallas White, good morning. Market Sniper over there. So with that, let's dive in. So we'll start off with Bitcoin. We're going to go into some of the altcoins that could be following Bitcoin on a potential breakout after about a 30 to 45 day consolidation period that we've been watching. We've been expecting a buy the dip season maneuver, right? The next possible buy the dip. Even when Bitcoin was up here and was getting bearish divergence and it was starting to correct, we were talking about the next possible buy the dip. Then down here at 60,850-ish, we were talking about the bottom could be in. But I'd be surprised if we just did a V-shaped recovery straight out. It would take a little bit more time for the consolidation to kind of play out. And in hindsight, that was accurate, right? We didn't know if it was going to take another 15 days. We didn't know if it was going to take, another 10 days, another 5 days. We're just playing out the best that we can. So we talked about, even on these live streams, everything, we've been talking about that the bottom could be in, but too early to call it. And then, of course, we put in a higher low. And now this, if we get a candle close back above here, it's another milestone. It's another positive momentum. And we'll see if it continues up. But overall, the next buy the dip, because it's buy the dip season, right? Why? Because the monthly chart is ultra bullish. Why? Because the weekly chart is ultra bullish. and now the daily chart has been bullish and even had a buy signal back on the 4th, right? So we'll continue to watch it. We're seeing the training dots start to flip back around again to green, back to the upside. And let's put on some of the drawings here. Had this bullish pennant chart. If you've been following me for any length of time, you know my thoughts on patterns in general, right? So I think it's about time that we got rid of this chart pattern. But you know, it's they could work great as ideas. I just don't, overall, my own personal opinion, I don't have any real data on this, is that I think that patterns work out about 50% of the time in the correct direction, which is okay, right? And then I think they work out about 30 to 35% of the time as far as like hitting actual price targets. So can they work great as ideas? Yes, just like a fractal, just like everything else that we talk about. So with that, you know, we drew out this, pennant looking over here. And of course, it is breaking that downward trend line, right? So you get a candle close back above here. That is a bullish move. And then the last kind of hurdle over here that I posted over here on Twitter. And real quick, before we get into it too crazy, help me, help you, help me. Let's smash the like button. Let's smash that repost button if you're on the Twitter X app. Smash the share it on YouTube, wherever you're at, and then throw in just a quick little comment over here. Doesn't have to be much, but it definitely helps the algorithm over there. And of course, one last little hurdle with a close above 73,170-ish, and we can see Bitcoin at 121 in the next 2 to 3 months. We're not talking about within 10 days. We're not talking about $220,000 within 10 days, right? We're talking about possibly getting back up above, not up above, but like once you get back above 73,170 with candle close, then we can see 80, maybe 90, maybe 100. And then we have reasons all the way up at 121,000. So whether that happens or not, we don't know for sure. But we'll continue to monitor it, and we'll take it level by level, right? So here, Bitcoin, the daily chart is breaking out, right? If you go to the weekly chart, right? The weekly chart is ultra bullish still. So ultra bullish, it's already cleared. It's already cleared 2021, right? So consolidated right around 2021, and now it's breaking out again to the upside. It's only day one of the weekly candle, and it's already making a move higher. So it's possible, maybe takes a breather over the next day or two, but who knows? It's ultra bullish on the weekly chart. It is breaking out, and the monthly chart is ultra bullish. We talked about this. We covered it. We talked about it. Price is down here, right, on this monthly wick at 64,518-ish, right? Depending on what exchange you're looking at. And we said it's not how the candle starts, but it's how it closes, right? So started with the wick all the way down here, and it's pushing all the way back up. And it's early in the month of April, right? It's early in the month of April. It's possible it's still playing out very similar to January 2021. We talked about the second monthly candle playing out similar to December. We talked about November 2020 playing out very similar to February, even before it flipped orange. And here we are, right? We're into the third month, and we've been talking about that. We could see, price go up and hit those higher targets, over the next 3 to 5 months, right? So I think a lot of people are surprised. I think a lot of people are still sidelined. I think a lot of people that were in the last market are still in disbelief, even though this whole bull run for Bitcoin, at least, or at least the top could be in, or the first double wave, right? Maybe there's a double wave. Maybe the first top. Maybe it's the similar to the last time, right? Yeah, this first big bull run, right, and then it kind of corrected, came back up, and had like a smaller double wave compared to the first one. So it's possible it plays out like that. But as far as like this first big move up in the bull run, could only have 3 to 5 months, right? Maybe two to 5 months, possibly longer, but maybe 2 to 5 months. And I think a lot of people, a lot of retail from back here are missing out on this, or they're in disbelief. That they still don't believe it. And so we got new participants into the market this time. And right now, as of right now, the monthly chart is ultra bullish. The higher time frames are ultra bullish. So, in my personal opinion, it's been by the dip season. It still is by the dip season. So, with that, let's keep moving. We're going to jump into some of these alts, and we're going to look at them from the weekly standpoint, right? We're going to get into the weekly standpoint and just kind of show that they're still bullish over on the weekly chart. They've been going through consolidation. Maybe we'll drop down to a couple of them on the daily chart, right? You got Ethereum over here. Just came up and retagged that downward trend line. The altcoins they might break out as well right now, but they could take a few more days to let kind of Bitcoin do some of the heavy lifting. And then Ethereum will be next, possibly, or some of these altcoins could be next, right? Solana only hit one, you could call it 1.5 targets to the downside. So it's possible Solana is kind of on its own time schedule, right? So maybe after the bearish divergence comes down and hits another target, maybe not. We'll see. Chainlink, right? We drew out this over exaggerated, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. It's currently still playing out. We'll see how long it does, but Chainlink is back into the trending dots over here. Near looks like it's breaking out as well, right? So I have this drawn out from here to here and then extended out, battled it, and now it looks like it's breaking out to the upside on near. If you look over the weekly chart, still ultra bullish on the weekly chart. Still have target 3 and target 4 still remaining on near, right? So you go back to the daily chart. DOT up 4%. Could be breaking on this downward trend line right now. And could be getting back above those trending dots as well. So I can't close above the trending dots. I can't close above the downward trend line. Then we're going to start getting to possible pending buy signal not too long after that. Currently up 4.2%, we'll just call it as of right now. Sand has a pending buy signal. We got the arrow out over here, but could be getting back above the trending dots. Could be throwing on a buy signal in the near future. See how it closes today. And then, of course, getting back above the downward trend line as well, right? So that's sand up 5.5%. You got Filecoin over here. Similar thoughts, so we don't need to spend too much time on it. Remember, a lot of these also had buy signals on the monthly chart on the previous month. Sand has not had a pending buy signal, but Filecoin had a buy signal, right? Last month. Started with the wick all the way down to like $8, and now is pushing back up. We like to see it. Could see Filecoin breaking out here of this downward trend line in the very near future, getting back above the trending dots, and a pending buy signal. Breaking news: pending buy signal on Filecoin, pending buy signal on Sand. In the near future, we could see Algo follow Sand and Filecoin with a possible pending buy signal. Never hit the fourth target. Double wicked the target box, but never pierced it, in my personal opinion. So we didn't move the target box to make ourselves look better. We just left it as it is. And then, of course, looks like it's putting in a double bottom over here, right? Mana almost up 6%. Looks like it's starting to break out of this downward trend line. Get back above the trending dots and has a pending buy signal over there on Mana, aka Decentraland over here. Oh, trying to get the mouth rolling with this lotion, trying to help out. It's so weird. But Cardano could be getting up. Price could be getting back above the trending dots. Could see a pending buy signal in the near future. You get the point. Rari, aka Rarible. Ferrari, right? Ultra bullish on the daily chart, ultra bullish on the weekly chart, right? Monthly chart, not yet. 3-week chart has a pending buy signal on the 3-week chart. So kind of zoom out here. I have the targets hidden behind these price. And of course, when I posted this, it was up 28% at 489. Price is $1 higher now, right? So when I posted that, it was already making a move, 28%. Of course, it went through another, correction and went down to like 365, I think, or yeah, was it 365, I think? And then, of course, started to break back out again, pending buy signal on the 3-week chart. There's not a lot of chart history, so that's why the candles just look blue, right, on these higher time frames. But it's not a lot of chart history, so doesn't show like the past higher time frames. But weekly chart is ultra bullish and closing in on target one. Above target one is like $7.73. It's up 9.18% today and starting to make a move over there. The market cap when it came on my radar was like, I think it was like 35 million. And now I think it's over 100 and what was it? $140 million, right? So $140 million. What if it became a $1 billion asset? That'd be crazy. So that's Rari, aka Ferrari. You got Matic over here, still bullish, still hasn't hit those higher time frames, right? We go to the daily chart, could be getting back above the trending dots here in the near future. It's battling it right now. Too early to say. We still have a lot of time left in the day. Adam, Shib, right? Kind of drew that out. Never hit these lower targets. See if it breaks out from here. Doge, right? Doge, MicroStrategy just came up short on target 2. Trending dots are still trending downward and are still red. So you'd want it to, if you're holding MicroStrategy, you'd want it to get back above the trending dots, stuff like that. Higher time frames are still ultra and still bullish, but there are signs that price could come back down and hit target 2, maybe even lower. We'll see. NASDAQ flat today. So we'll circle back on some Bitcoin miners too. But we're going to take a look at some of the indices. We're going to look at Magnificent 7. We're just going to go through these quickly because we got some chart requests and we're going to keep going. NASDAQ had that sell signal and then pushed back up on Friday, but still below the trending dots. Will we see target 1 at least get hit? Possible, right? Too early to say. The higher time frames are still bullish, but if price puts in a lower high, then the probabilities will continue to increase that we will see NASDAQ hit target 1. SP 500, similar thoughts. Dow Jones, similar thoughts, but a little bit more bearish looking on the chart as of right now. Russell 2000, similar thoughts. 10-year yield, breaking out of the third target, trending towards target 4 over there. Not great for the mortgage and real estate business, right? 4.4%. Mortgage rates are going to be getting an uptick today, most likely, probably get priced in higher. Usually follows the 10-year yield pretty closely. So we'll keep an eye on that. The dollar still holding on. Was that it? Was that putting in a lower high? Too early to say. The higher time frames are still currently bullish, but for how long? That's the weekly chart. That's the monthly chart. So we'll continue to watch it over there. And that's the daily chart. Could be breaking back down from the trending dots over there. VIX still kind of going through this bottoming phase over here. Spiked up to hit 3 of the 4 targets. Came up here, hit 2 targets. It could be coming back down again today. So gold, ultra bullish. Silver, ultra bullish. This trend line is based off of the log and a longer time frame over there. Let's flip over the Magnificent 7. Let's take a look at it. NVIDIA, right? Could be rolling over still. And 1 target has been hit so far, possibly target 2. You can see it pumped all the way back up to 888, and now it's starting to break back down again. So trending dots are still red on NVIDIA over here. Here, let's move this out of the way. The reason why it looks kind of weird is because I drew it off over here, right? So I drew the trajectory over here, and it's pretty close. It's pretty close to the how I kind of saw the trending dots play out. And of course, it could spike above and below the trending dots on the way down. Meta had that bearish divergence, but is pushing higher. Amazon pushing higher. Microsoft still above the trending dots. Tesla could be breaking out, right? We had that bullish divergence, possible higher low that we've been talking about. And we drew this out on Friday. That could be coming up like this. And of course, could go through this bottoming phase. Like if you kind of zoom out, like from January all the way to like May, maybe it kind of goes through a bottoming phase because kind of let the trending dots on the weekly chart catch up. And this yellow line was supposed to represent the weekly chart trending dots. And so of course it could come back up, spike up, higher low, spike up, higher low, and then have a bigger breakout to the upside after that. Could the bottom be in? Sure, the bottom could be in. There was bullish divergence, possible higher low, right? Price could be getting back above the trending dots over here, and then could see a pending buy signal in the near future. We will see Tesla up 4.89% as of right now. Apple continues to go lower. Apple breaking down from target 2 again, right? Still bearish on the daily chart, still bearish on the weekly chart, still below the trend line, still below the trending dots, and starting to break back down, possibly come down to target 3 that we put on a long time ago. I think we put it on back in January, right? I can't remember now exactly, but Apple down 0.66%. Google up 1%, bullish on the weekly chart over there. So that's Magnificent Seven. We're going to circle back. We're going to take a look at anything else that might jump out at us. Bitcoin dominance remains flat today. Kind of drew this out. Possible inverse head and shoulders. We don't know yet. Again, you know my thoughts. If you've been following me for any length of time, you know my thoughts on actually hitting the target. But I do have other targets on there at 56%. And then maybe, just maybe, there's a 60% target as well. I don't know if that one will be hit, but it is a possibility that 56% does get hit, but it's too early to say as of right now. Kind of look at it like this, right? It looks more like an inverse head and shoulders on the weekly chart compared to the daily chart, but that's what it is right now. So let's see. Let's take a look at some of these Bitcoin mining stocks. Like Hut, for example, had that breakout, hit three of the 4 shorter term targets so far. Will it find support? Will it regain the trending dots? Too early to say, but these are wild animals. And so they can spike above and below the trending dots. Trending dots are still trending upward as of right now, but it's battling, right? So that's Hut. We were talking about this could be a low, higher low, higher low. This could be another higher low. We'll see if it takes off to the upside after that. Hive still trying to find bottom, right? Still trying to find bottom. MIGI still trying to find bottom over there. Bitfarm still trying to find bottom. CLSK still breaking down over here. There's that gap over here that we talked about that has not been filled. Eyeball test on some of these targets. Marathon Digital still trying to find bottom. Is this going to be a possible slightly higher low? This is the 200-week moving average over here. Here, let's put that back on. The 200-week moving average hit it again. Hit it a 4th time over here on Marathon Digital. Riot still trying to find bottom. We're going to make it. Hopefully we're all going to make it. Trying to find bottom over there. Let's see. Wolf, that's a bearish engulfing candle as of right now. Ooh, right? Can't see it with the indicator on, but with the indicator off as it was trying to flip back on. Possible bearish engulfing candle as of right there. So just still trying to find bottom. Iris Energy trying to find bottom. Cypher Mining trying to find a higher low, right? Trying to find a higher low. Maybe, but the trending dots are starting to trend back over as well. So we will see natural gas, another pending buy signal. United States Natural Gas Fund trying to find bottom as well. Could be following natural gas futures in the near future, right? Let's see what else. Veritone still ultra bullish. Disney down 1%. PayPal $66 still hasn't filled this gap yet. Could have found support at the trending dots. Could be making a move higher as we will see. And then, of course, we'll see if this gap gets filled at $72. It's been a while, right? It gapped down August 2023. And then, of course, it's been a real long time since PayPal has retested the 200-week moving average. We're talking about at least a couple of years, right? At least a couple of years. And it's a moving average. It's a slow moving average, but it's currently at $141 over there. So we'll keep an eye on it. But before we do that, we want to see price fill that gap before, and then come up and hit this longer term target 1. And then we'll talk about possibly retesting 200-week moving average. Too early to say over on PayPal. Unity Software trying to find bottom. Lemonade, did it find this big consolidation, higher low possibly? Too early to say. AI trying to find bottom. And I think that's about it. Square. I think that's about it. And let's circle back. Maybe there's some more that we'll take a look at over here, but we'll jump into some of these comments and check out. We're at 26 minutes. We're going to try to keep this 30 to 45 minutes. Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button. Help me, help you, help me. And we'll keep it going over here. So smash the like button, whether you're on the Twitter X app or YouTube. And, of course, boom, go big. Go big. All right, so let's get back into it. Let's take a look at these comments and start doing some of the XRP versus BTC pair. Yeah, that's one thing we could take a look at over here as well. You got DOT versus Bitcoin was getting oversold, possible had a reverse candle, and then we'll see if it is finding bottom over here or not. This was, kind of lay this out like that. Yeah, probably like that. And see if this is finding bottom, get back above the trending dots, stuff like that. Sand versus BTC, right? Sol versus BTC, Chainlink versus BTC, ETH versus BTC was getting oversold, reverse the candle, right? Getting back above the trending dots over on ETH versus BTC. I thought Ethereum died. I thought it was a bad technology. I thought it died. I don't know. Save that for the tech experts. We're just looking at the charts. AVAX versus BTC broke out, had a buy signal, came back down. Could be putting in a higher low. Too early to say. Near versus Bitcoin broke out back here. Could be putting in a higher low, getting back above the trading dots. Doge, Mana versus Bitcoin. Cardano's getting oversold versus Bitcoin. We'll continue to watch it. And then, of course, Matthew's request XRP versus Bitcoin, right? So got a lot of trend lines drawn out over here. Let's take some of these off. And you've got these, you got this longer term one over here. Here, let's kind of draw this out like this. Yeah, still could take some time to play out, right? That's the daily chart. Weekly chart, still bearish, right? Been getting oversold on the weekly chart as well. And then you can kind of zoom out here and see this trend line that makes more sense over here. So still could take some time to play out over here. Kind of draw it out like that. So that's the weekly chart on XRP versus Bitcoin. Still hasn't got back above the trading dots. It is starting to get oversold and has been for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a 9th week in a row that XRP versus Bitcoin is oversold, but it can remain that way as well. So higher probability is getting back above the trending dots. Higher probability is getting back above the downward trend line. Higher probability is getting back to becoming bullish, right? As of right now, it's not, right? As of right now, it's not on XRP versus Bitcoin. And then you got pending buy signal on the daily chart, but XRP versus Bitcoin, not yet, right? Not yet. So with that, hope that helps, Matthew. Let's see. Tell crypto. What do you want to tell crypto? Oh, got it. Oh, that was a great joke, Jesse. Great joke. I have it on here somewhere. I did a monthly chart on it. I think it was a buy signal on the monthly chart for March. Let me just type it in. What about Tell Crypto? One. What about it? Give me all the details over there. Give me all the details. Let's see, where is it? There it is. Yeah, I mean, it looks very similar to all the other crypto assets, right? So I think I'm pretty sure I posted it was a monthly chart, had a buy signal in March, right? Came all the way down with a wick, 0.003, and then now it's pushed all the way back up to almost 0.004 on Telcoin. Um, but you have a pending buy signal, very similar to the other crypto assets that I've already you know charted and stuff like that and kind of showed you. So they all start looking similar after a while. So pending buy signal could be getting back above the trading dots, could be getting back above the downward trend line. Had a buy signal on the monthly chart last month. So yep, we talked about it, covered it. Stephen Payne, UBT crypto. Okay. I don't know if I've charted this one before. UBT, let me see. Which one is it? UBT. Are you looking at? Let's see. UBT. Which one are you looking at as far as like what exchange, right? You got versus Bitcoin, Unibright, right? Yeah, I don't know which one you're looking at, but give me the exact one, and then we'll circle back around to it, Stephen Payne. So let me know exactly what exchange you're looking at and the exact ticker symbol, all that stuff. So I'm not just guessing on which one it is. So let's keep going. Trios on KuCoin Weekly. Okay. Trios. Oh, I'm gonna put that in the search. Which one on KuCoin? Okay, got it. Got it. Trios. That's the daily chart, right? So the daily chart could be getting back above the trading dots, similar to the other altcoins. Weekly chart still in the bullish territory, but it may take a little bit of time for the ship to get turned around. You want to see it get back above the trending dots for the weekly chart as well. So it could in the near future, but if you're looking at the daily chart, maybe a pending buy signal in the near future as well. And of course, you could probably draw out a downward trend line, maybe like this, right? Maybe more aggressive like that. Maybe this was a fake out to the upside. So that's probably what you're watching over there in Trios after a nice correction over there. We're going from wick to wick on that correction was 50%. And of course, it could take a little bit more time to play out, right? So it could take a little bit more time to play out. Maybe it's more something like, especially being under the weekly trending dots as of right now, maybe it's more like this and then it comes out like that, right? So that's what you're probably watching on Trios, but it is a good sign that it's back above the trading dots. Maybe the trading dots take a little bit of time to get turned around as well, right? Call those the trending dots. The yellow line is the trending dots, right? Possibly the trajectory. I don't know. And it could spike up, spike back below, and then spike out, and then pump out after that. Ollie, welcome back, by the way. What else? What else? Let's see. Oh, if you're gonna watch, you might as well hit the thumbs up. Yep, Tesla John. Tesla John's really knowledgeable. If you're gonna watch the live stream, you might as well hit the thumbs up button, right? Very knowledgeable person over there, Tesla John. Thank you, I appreciate that. What else? Sep Sep Seppi Roth, Seppi Roth, Frank. We'll call you Frank. Hey Jesse, back on the lives. Looking forward to another big week ahead. Awesome. How's the wife doing? Has started craving weird? No weird cravings. Just craving in general. Avax. Okay, you got it. You got it. Birdman. I mean, we covered Avax briefly. It's looking like a lot of the other altcoins, so we probably won't spend too much time on it. Let's see. Or that was Avax versus BTC. Okay, got it. All right, so let's put it on there. I know I have it on here somewhere. AVAX. We'll look at this one. There we go. Yeah, hit longer term. If you zoom out here on the weekly chart, right? Hit 2 of the 4 longer term targets so far. Still bullish on the weekly chart, right? 2 of the 4 targets so far that we had on our chart since way back here, like $12. So still bullish on the weekly chart. could be could have found support over here and could be breaking out similar to the other altcoins that we just talked about and have covered. Price trying to get back above the trading dots, get back above the downward trend line, and then possible pending buy signal in the near future after that. Woo-wee. Vlado, Jesse, if you haven't yet, can you do analysis on NOIA? I think we're running out of steam over here. We're gonna try to keep this to 30 to 45 minutes, but NOIA, is that crypto or stock? I'm assuming it's crypto, but make sure to put in all of your all the details over there, not just the ticker symbol. Vlado, NO. If it comes up quickly, then I'll do it. If not, make sure to put in all the NOIA. Put in all the details so that we don't waste time charting stuff for no reason. So if that's it, then you can see it for yourself back above the trading dots, buy signal, etc. Weekly chart still bullish. Monthly chart ultra bullish, right? So that's about it. That's all we have over there. Crypto. Okay. Let's see. We've been getting requests on one pretty much every day. So we covered one on Friday. So yeah, they're probably all looking similar to Algo, right? When Rari already took off. You're already missing Rari. I don't know what you're saying about when, right? It's already taken off, right? So probably missed the boat on that one. The train left without you on Rari over there, 4K mods. All hit the like button. Yep, Gert Jan Tenhoff. Welcome back, Gert Jan. And very smart person over here, Gert Jan. At all, hit that like button, smash that like button. Thank you. Help me, help you, help me. And let's keep going. G Rod, good morning. Let's take a look over here. How many likes do we have over here on the Twitter X app in real time? Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, I would probably cover even that much more if there was 50. If we had at least 50 likes there or 50 likes on the YouTube, one or the other, I'd be happy to keep going through and get through everyone's chart requests. But you got to help me, and then I can help you, and then it helps me, right? So, G Rod, good morning. So we're probably gonna call it. There's a lot more requests, but we don't have a lot of love, right? We don't have a lot of likes over there. Qcoin, yep. Coinbase, yep. Crypto, USDT. In general, the first thing I do. Awesome, Martina. I appreciate that. Thank you for smashing the like button. First thing you do. Great. Thanks so much. You got it. With that, I hope everyone had a great weekend. I hope everyone's face didn't get as dry as mine. Hopefully, you don't have to wear as much lotion on your face as I am right now. Yeah, wife was worried about it being burnt, but she's like, you'll tan up. You tan up pretty quickly. So with that, Rari is ultra bullish. Let's flip back over to the daily chart on Bitcoin. Just take a quick look at it. Yep, still breaking out of this consolidation pattern. The next possible buy the dip scenario is happening in real time. We thought as it was correcting, we thought it was the next possible buy the dip scenario. And here we are, the next possible buy the dip scenario. Why? Because the higher time frames are still bullish and ultra bullish. So with that, hope you have a good rest of your day. And we will see you tomorrow on the next live stream. Thank you. Have a good one. Adios.